TikTok, where the heck have you been? I got better and y'all just disappeared. I'm kidding. I guess that's my fault. I've just been out living life. But in case you don't know who I am, my name is Katie. I am 25 years old now, and I am a stage 3 triple negative breast cancer survivor. I have a couple updates for you, I suppose. Tomorrow will make 4 weeks since my exchange surgery. So I wanted to tell y'all a little bit about that. So I had tissue expanders placed in March. I finished radiation in July. They done on October 16th. They went in, took my tissue expanders out, and put regular silicone implants in. My skin had recovered quite a bit from radiation, but it is still really tight. So the skin is a lot tighter than the non-radiated side for sure. But it was loose enough for him to go ahead and feel comfortable doing the exchange surgery. So I was all on board for that. If you've had tissue expanders, you know that they are actually sewn to your chest wall. So anytime you do anything that involves your chest, it doesn't feel very good. And so it didn't just look like baseballs underneath the skin. He wanted to do a little bit of fat grafting too, to add around him, to give sort of a slope into him, and on the sides a little bit, I guess. A lot of people can have just that fat grafting done with their belly, but he didn't like the amount that I had in my belly, so he wanted to take some from my sides and my thighs. And as I'm sure you've heard, the fat grafting was the worst part. I will say, I did think that this surgery was going to be no thing but a chicken wing, and I was super excited to go into it, and I was like, oh, I'm fine. This is going to be great. I ain't even worried about it. I did wake up in quite a bit of pain, clearly by this picture. Took a little while to get on top of it, and immediately after I had to drive 4.5 hours home, so that also wasn't very fun. Once I started recovering in about 2 days, my chest felt a lot better. Like I wasn't really feeling a lot of pain at all in my chest, and I could sit up. You know, of course I felt the pressure, but I was able to sit up on my own and do all that. I did have a lot of swelling. I lost 10 pounds, which was all swelling, from the day of my surgery to like 4 days after. So that's how swollen I was. You couldn't tell there was any fat grafting done, I'll tell you that. I also now have a new arch enemy. This stupid thing. If you have fat grafting done, you have to wear a compression suit. That thing was recommended by my plastic surgeon, and he said that was the best kind to wear, but I got it and probably wore it for 5 days and had my first mental breakdown about it and had to cry about it for a little while and said, you know what, I'm not wearing this stupid thing. Every time I need to go to the bathroom, I'm not getting entirely naked to sit down on the toilet because it was making me lose my mind. So I went and got suits that didn't come over my arms, that are shorts, and they come up to here. Don't get me wrong, they're not very fun either, but they're better than that stupid thing. If my plastic surgeon sees this, do not yell at me. My appointment to go back and hopefully get released on my weight restrictions and to stop wearing this stupid suit is in 2 weeks, but I'm hopeful that I'm going to be released soon. I'm still on, like I said, the 5-pound weight restriction. Not supposed to be lifting more than that, but I feel really good. I'm really glad to have that surgery done, and behind me, I feel like they look a lot better. They're a lot bigger than the expanders were. Wasn't too much prepared for that, but I woke up and said I've got some boobies again. I started back my Zolota pill last week. I had to stop it 3 weeks prior to surgery and 3 weeks after surgery. So I started it back last Wednesday, and it's not very fun, but it's definitely not as bad as regular chemo. So I'll tell you about that in a separate video once I've done it for a little while longer. And you should look forward to getting your tissue expanders out, but don't think that it's a walk in the park, because it was more painful than I was anticipating. And the fat grafting, I definitely felt like I had been beat with a bat. I was bruised. I mean, I was totally bruised everywhere. But again, it's worth it, and I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to prepare you. Love you guys. And if you have any questions about the surgery, I don't care a bit to answer them. I do have a lot of requests on TikTok that I usually can't get through, so my Instagram's usually a better place to reach me at. It's katie.fleener with 2 R's.